Hello, hello. Good evening. Welcome back to Urban Myth Dissolution Center, stream number 5. Today we probably finish up case number 3 and maybe get a little ways into case number 4. At least estimated by how long the first two, estimating by how long the first two cases were. Not for you? Oh no. refresh. Hi. How are you doing? Let me get rid of that taggy symbol. Hopefully okay? Oh dear. I'm good, thank you. I'm doing well. But yeah, yesterday was weird because I had a lot to do. And I was so far behind that I just kinda give up on a day. So anyway, we're back today. And where the hell did we leave off? But mostly the tea, yeah. Mostly the package that didn't come. I'll gather info on occult spots in Ueno and grab any keywords related to netherworlds in Ueno. Thank you, but I'm just trying to click on a book here. Do you mind? Okay, so we are on part 4 out of 7. This is probably going to be the last break. I wonder what this means. Oh, the last break as in the last time we do social media stuff. Ueno Tenchu incident, yeah. Since Occult and Dark are doing an Ueno tour, does that mean there are a lot of occult spots in Ueno? Is Ueno that kind of place? I haven't really heard anything, but maybe it just wasn't on my radar. We need to look up some place names to get more info. Looks like Ueno is one of the keywords. Yep, we will need that one. It's Ueno plus something else, alright? If I just do this, it's not going to be enough. Spirit spot makes me think of some kind of cemetery or prison. Didn't think there are that many around here though. Prison? There's one in Ikebukuro, didn't you know? Is there? I mean, I guess prisons must be somewhere. I didn't know there was one in Ikebukuro. I've heard that a dog and Saigo-san statue and Hachiko from Shibuya are a pair of guardian dogs, and that they guard the portals to an alternate demon world. That dog was a guardian? Quite the sus urban myth. Ueno's demon portal is in Edo Castle. I read in Tsutomu Kisaragi's book there is a gate inside the castle, but the High Priest Tenkai set up a barrier that keeps it closed. Demon portal? A barrier? Jasmine, what's the High Priest Tenkai? Like a high-ranking monk, I think? Also, Shinobazu Pond is a famous spirit spot, though I think Ueno has more places considered power spots, like Kanando Temple inside the park. I'd rather look into power spots instead of spirit spots. I've definitely come across power spots in Japan before, like in real life. As in, I didn't come across the power, but I came across spots that the nearby temple has designated as a power spot, or the nearby city or town or whatever has designated as a power spot. Usually because some weird event happened there. Should we hit one up on our way home? I hear this park is tied to the netherworld. I think it's Inari Shrine? Only those called upon can enter. Netherworld? I wonder what that is. The place is hard to return from. Inari Shrine Inari means fox, right? It reminds me of Fushimi Inari Shrine in Kyoto, where I went and had my own little experience. Netherworld seems like a keyword. Makes sense considering what we're looking for. Yeah, but there are a lot of other Inari shrines like fox shrines in Japan. Fushimi Inari is just kind of like the biggest one. On your way to power spots, be wary of four-way junctions. This symbol's familiar. I heard the old lady at the crossroads can show up there. Wait, four-way junctions? Excuse me, I sneeze. Crossroads? Aren't they like all over the place? And there are plenty of old ladies at them. They say that if you ride a boat on Shinobazu Pond as a couple, you'll break up. But that is more likely because 99% of high school couples break up. I see, makes sense. Some urban myths come from ideas like this. I heard they built an underground military facility during the war that went unused but is still around even today. What a dream! A WW2 underground facility. A military facility? Think they're making tanks or something down there? I'd be curious as to how they get the tanks back above ground if so. True. The glasses reacted to underground as well. Looks like underground passages can be considered otherworldly. Look into that. What did I want to do at the top here? Oh, I wanted to do this. There are a lot of little old ladies in urban myths. There's Turbo Granny and the leg-selling grandma and many other haggard monstrosities. Today's entry into the Granny series is a particularly mysterious one, a particularly sinister one. Turbo Granny, yeah, I'm like, what? I'm imagining like a granny on a motorized wheelchair, like zooming around, and she runs over people at the four-way crossroads. The old lady at the crossroads appears as the sun began to set. She's in Dandadan. I assume she was made for it. Oh, really? Interesting. Apparently not. What is she like? Oh, she's a multi-major character? I kind of regretted not watching that show. She calls out to the passing school children as they make their way home from school. What's your name, young man? If they answer, they will be dragged into a fourth dimension. The fourth dimension! Even I haven't been to the fourth dimension. Can't imagine anything scarier than an old woman who drags you right into it. And guess what? She has an even more aggressive relative who shows up at 4 PM and immediately drags you into the fourth dimension with zero warning. At least the old lady has the decency to ask your name first. I still can. No, I can't. It's over. It was very last year. Okay. Underground Netherworld. I'm surprised that worked. I assume it will be Underground Ueno and Netherworld Ueno. The Underground often leads to Netherworlds, especially in Japan. Season 2 ended on a cliffhanger again. Yeah. Why especially Japan? I wonder. Izanagi's visit to Yomi? I think Yomi is probably the first Netherworld from the Japanese myths. Visit to Yomi, what's that? Some Izanagi guy went to visit his deceased wife in Yomi. But he saw that she had no makeup on, and he decided to turn around and go home or something. Even in death, you're supposed to keep up appearances. Well, I want to be free from makeup when I'm dead. I don't use makeup at all. Omusubi Kororin is also about the Netherworld. Those places are definitely underground. That's the story of a man whose rice balls fall into a hole and he follows them in, right? And then he finds a mouse kingdom. Wait, is this like the theme park with something else underground? You're mixing things up. Yes, you are. And in Alice in Wonderland, she ends up in a different dimension. Whoops. After jumping down a rabbit hole. That is a common theme. Other worlds and the underground, there may be some connection. Teacher, is Agartha in the Hollow Earth theory also considered another world? Hollow Earth theory? Agartha? What do these even mean? No idea. These interdimensional terms can be way too complex. I've heard of this, but I don't remember what it is. I've heard of the words. Basically, the underground equals the netherworld. Be really careful when you go underground. I guess we should watch out when underground. Yeah, the Hollow Earth theory. Agartha, well, Agartha specifically. So people working on water pipes are all netherworld explorers? Underground Ueno. Really, there's also Underground Ueno. There's a secret World War II base under Ueno. A secret base? That means it's still in use now? I doubt it. During the war, military facilities were moved underground to protect them from air raids. Is this not a lie or rumor? To avoid air attacks, that does make sense if it's a real thing. And not just in Ueno, Tokyo has an underground passage called the Royal Underpass. It's used for a VIP evacuation route and nuclear shelter. Isn't this just common sense? The Royal Underpass somehow makes my mouth water. There's no food court down there. If you walk in Ueno Park, the ground sometimes shakes, even in the parts where there's no subway underneath. The ground shakes? That would mean something's down there. Isn't it just an imagination? So that sound wasn't the subway, but a motor sound from an underground military facility. Even though no one's down there, the machines are still running. A facility no one is using that still has motors running? Yep. You get scared by the most random things. Speaking of underground Ueno, doesn't it remind you of the Iron Barrier? Iron Barrier. I may or may not have heard of that. Yeah, some urban myths are like that. Iron Barrier, isn't that about the Yamanote line? How it's shaped like yin and yang to protect Tokyo? Wait a minute. Train tracks forming yin and yang? That's so impressive. That's just a theory. Wait a damn minute. Is it really? The Yamanote line's a circle. But of course the circle goes both ways. But it's not exactly a figure 8. Or at least it's not portrayed as one on a map. But I mean, yin and yang is like yin and yang. You need the thing down the middle, right, to divide it. So wait. Hold on a damn minute. Yamanote line, yin yang. The Chuo line that cuts through Yamanote creates a yin-yang pattern. It's interesting. It's a little dubious, but it depends on how you draw the map. No, it's a circle with another line cutting through it, and the second line, the Chuo line, cuts it into the yin-yang shape. It's interesting. It does kind of look like that on the map, if you squint. It depends on how you draw the map, but it does actually kind of cut it that way. So it's not the Yamanote line by itself. The Yamanote line makes a circle, and the Chuo line cuts it into the two parts with a curve, with a double curve. They can easily destroy the Yamanote line because it's above ground. That's why they moved it underground, right? So it was hidden underground. What an idea! Just a theory. The Yamanote line is above ground now. The Ueno Underground is a vital point of the Iron Barrier because it is located in the northeast, the unlucky direction. At least, that's what I read in Tsutomu Kisaragi's book. A vital point about the Iron Barrier? What does that mean? Like a weak point? The vital point of the Iron Barrier, what happens if it's destroyed? Tokyo will be destroyed, lol. You have a point. If the barrier breaks, is Tokyo doomed? Is Japan done for? Godzilla everywhere? Using demons and robots and aliens and time travelers and people from other worlds would invade. Yamanote line reminds me. I heard a ghost appears at the exit and an exit of Ueno Station. Stations really have a lot of rumors. Ghost as an exit? Which one? What happens if you use the exit when it's there? If it appears when you go through the gate into the station, maybe you'll never leave the station again. So this underground was reused. So there are combinations of all three. Interesting. So Ueno Netherworld, Ueno Underground, Underground Netherworld. Cool. But no new keywords that I saw though. Who was it that said Ueno's connected to the Netherworld? Tsutomu Kisaragi? Dr. Kisaragi popping up again. He's well known in this field. And he's not actually dead, right? No way. Apparently places with a lot of people passing through, like Ueno, tend to connect more easily to other dimensions on netherworlds. There are lots of old myths referring to roads, crossroads, intersections, and so on. I feel like they use this in like Persona 5. Crossroads are also related to other dimensions. Turning at crossroads can get you all kinds of lost. It's easy to forget where you came from. That's not an alternate dimension, just a bad sense of direction. Before Tsutomu Kisaragi died, he was supposedly planning to lead a project on Ueno and the Underworld. A shame the incident happened during him. A project on Ueno. So this is where Dr. Kisaragi was researching the Netherworld. Yes, he was collecting info like what we're doing now. Maybe the dark Netherworld energy in Ueno was the real reason behind his suicide. Netherworld energy was the reason? Is that possible? Like a special attack from a manga or something? There are a lot of netherworld-like places in Ueno, especially Shinobazu Pond. They say the pond itself is a portal. The pond is a portal to the netherworld, so if we go in the water, we come out somewhere else. I've played that game. Wait, what? Is that an actual game? What are you talking about? Yeah, what are you talking about? That must be a childhood thing. Mr. Sushi, I saw something online the other day about an elevator in a multi-tenant building in Ueno leading to the netherworld, but I've been searching for ever since and can't seem to find that kind of website. I'm sure at least one game is like that, yeah. A couple of games are like this, huh? Oh, that is totally a thing. You tried to find a website you were browsing before, but it's totally gone. Oh, that too. Yeah, totally. That's the interdimensional elevator. Press the right buttons and it'll take you to the netherworld. To think it was a random elevator in a random Ueno building. Something like incredible located in a place like that. Urasekai Picnic, yes. And Hanako-kun. And various other shows. If it was that easy, so many people would have gone into netherworlds by now. There are versions with 10 plus floors and 3 floors. If a woman suddenly gets in the elevator, that's it. I guess that woman wouldn't be human then. There are that many versions of it. Has anyone actually made it with that though? What are these? RMS? No, all we got were clues in this thing. She's like, question mark, question mark, question mark, question mark, question mark. So we're not done, but I saw I missed something, right? What did I miss? What keyword did I miss? Huh? Stations. The classes are reacting to stations. Lots of stories out there about lines connecting stations to the netherworld. Research time, persona time. Ueno Station. Now let's go Netherworld Station then. And let's go Underground Station. No results found. You need too many results found. What about Ueno Station? No. What about this station? If you're talking about an otherworldly station, Kisaragi Station comes to mind. Tsutomu Kisaragi loves that station. I've heard of this. I feel like I've heard of this station. Where is Kisaragi Station? Kisaragi Station is a Japanese urban legend about a fictitious railway station that is host. I think that's also Urasekai Picnic, right? I think. The story about the train station was first posted on the internet forum 2chan in 2004. It is indeed used in Urasekai Picnic. And what other shows? Just googling. You know what? Forget it. That's after stream research. Somehow he even has a picture of it. Kisaragi Station, as in Tsutomu Kisaragi? It's just coincidence. Is it though? I've seen a picture of that online. It was found to be fake. So this dark station photo is a fake. We should probably assume that. These otherworldly stations are not somewhere you randomly decide to just vacation to. Oh yeah, no, the other show is the vampire dies in no time. I'm pretty sure they went there as well. They went to some kind of haunted station. I think it was, yeah, who knows. Otherworldly stations, or maybe it's one of these other ones. There's so many of them. Otherworldly stations like Tsukinomiya, Yami, Sutaka, Hitsuka, Amagataki. How many are there? Not over 100, right? Also, this reminds me that I was playing GeoGuessr, and I found a GeoGuessr like you can play standard maps which consists of every Google Map photo in the country, or you can play custom maps where people customize sets of pictures in the country. And there's one for Japanese railway stations, where you get a picture of the outside of a station, and usually you can find the name from there, and you have to kind of figure out where it is. Maybe you'll get Kisaragi Station one of these times I play that. Do you think there really are that many of them? The possibilities are endless. Those are the stations found by people who went and managed to get back. If we include those who didn't come back, it's gotta be well over 100. Those who didn't come back? Seems like there are stations that people can't come back from. Wow, that's scary. Doubtful. How do you manage to go to one? Do you just ride the train? Are there people who want to go? Only those with overactive imaginations. I like her drawing so much when she's exasperated. There's one you could get to by riding the train without stopping from Akihabara Station, but Tsutomu Kisaragi tried it a bunch and said he never managed to get to it. Dr. Kisaragi tried multiple times. Someone had a lot of free time, or I guess it was his job. Kisaragi Station is the worst of them though, right? If you accidentally get off the train, you'll never make it back. Never coming back. Scary. It's not a real place you can even get to. Stop. So you think, but if you make it there, they say there's this spatio-temporal dude who can help you get back. A spatio-temporal dude? What a weird name. So this time it's not about how to get there, but how to get back out. You get a new thing. Good news for people who have been dragged into the netherworld. If you're reading this, give me a shout. Great. If you still got a head screwed on, start looking for the spatial temporal dude who just closed my journal. Apparently, he helps people who are lost in the netherworld get home. He just looks like a normal middle-aged man, so he won't be easy to find. There might even be several spatial temporal dudes, but that's still unconfirmed. Anyway, just make sure he knows that you're not supposed to be there. Duh. Where's my mouse? Spatial temporal dude should be able to tell just by looking at you. So don't give up hope. Keep praying that you meet him. Just be warned, sometimes he can't help at all. It's rare, but it's all up to him. If it's all up to him, it's not that he cannot help at all, right? The writing here is, the translation kind of bad. There really are a lot of stories about the netherworld. I'm starting to feel like there are portals everywhere. I'm starting to feel like playing this game is a portal to the netherworld. I'm still not sure what exactly the netherworld is. So if I go silent, it probably means that I'm... Ooh, the sky outside is bright purple. I wonder why there's a glowing portal on my balcony. Be right back. Just kidding. Onwards. All we're turning up are vague stories of the netherworld supposedly being there. There wasn't anything convincing about what happens if you do find yourself there. There was talk about a place out of this world from earlier, but not much for witnesses. If you do get to the netherworld, you'd just be stranded there, right? I hope that's not where we're heading now. I thought we'd go on a netherworld safari. The organizer wouldn't want that liability. But how about the rumors of people going missing from this tour? Cool drawing. I like this drawing quite a lot. I love the night city view of like many story buildings. I also misclicked. And this here is our next location. It's just a random building. This rundown old place is the next spot. Yes, I will check again. Please be aware that this is just the entrance. The key is this elevator's buttons. Beep beep bop. A secret combination of buttons takes us there. Could this be the famed dimensional elevator? Could it be? What the hell? We seem to be headed down beyond the existing floors. B4? Could this be? Behold, our next mystery spot. An abandoned facility deep underneath Ueno. I can't read all of these characters. This says like road. This says like... Wait, is this... Does it say... No, I can't read the kanji one. I can almost tell what the kanji is, but not quite. This one says like train or car or something. This says big. Behold our next mystery spot. An abandoned facility deep underneath Ueno. Wow. Where exactly are we? Is this from back during the war? Huh? Wait. Oh no. The elevator, the button. It isn't responding. No signal on my phone either. No. Why is this happening? We may be trapped underground. If we're in a regular basement, there should be stairs leading up somewhere. Dimensional elevators don't always take you to the netherworld. The netherworld? If this is the netherworld, we need to go back the way we came. No. Nonsense. This couldn't possibly be. Hey, you're the guy. Stop panicking and do something. Isn't there a manual or something? For emergencies during the tour, I mean. I've received nothing of the sort. Yikes. Huh? Hey, we're missing one. The Kimura chick is gone. Huh? Maybe she headed back up alone? I am neither liable nor accountable, you hear? That's not the point. We have here a strange note of some kind. Taking a look. Deep beneath Ueno, from the underworld, an ancient darkness looms. Beyond the realm of the living. To cross the river of warning, seek the serpent's gold. Another quiz. Is this part of the tour too? I mean, can't say for sure. I know absolutely nothing, like I said before. Jasmine, what should we do? Just keep calm. But Kimura-san is gone. We need to find her now. We don't know if this is the netherworld or where she might have gone. The elevator isn't moving, which means we can't go back the way we came. So our options are limited. We can't go back, and if this is the netherworld, then... Hey, there's a puzzle here too. Could just be part of the tour. If we solve it, maybe we'll get out. Sammy, we need to talk. Yes. No. Bye. Let me out. An old elevator with a bag dropped on the floor in front of it. Could this be Kimura-san's bag? Come on, move. No good, it won't budge. Mashing the buttons doesn't work. I don't think it's gonna move. Jasmine, what are we gonna do? You're trapped here. This could just be a part of the tour, you know. But the guy does look seriously panicked. The puzzle was to cross the river of morning. Press right mouse button too quickly. Seek the serpent's girl, right? You could start by looking into that. Yes. Jasmine, we need to talk. So, what are we going to do? Tell me you have something in mind? Calm down. Solving the puzzle might let us move forward, so let's focus on that first. First, how about asking the occult otaku Fujiwara about the quiz? What do you think? Jasmine, any gut feelings? I really can't tell if this is an accident or a planned part of the tour. It's definitely getting harder to tell. Depends on whether Kimura-chan is safe or not. About Kimura-san, Kimura-san was on the elevator for sure, though I didn't see her stepping off it. So if we assume the worst, this could be a case of someone going missing. Shh, keep it down. Let's not stress them out even more. If we check around the elevator just to be sure, these glasses might catch some traces. Understood. Observe. The walls are clearly very old. Army tunnel number 6. Oh, this 6, not large. Okay. This. Oh, it's reversed. So this says army, I think. This says number 6. And this says like, well, I guess it's tunnel. Ah. Some of the stains look like handprints. Creepy. Hey, I see something like dials on here. Looks like they can be turned. What are they for? 2 dials here. Looks like a dial lock of some kind. The dials have kanji on them. Something for Elderwood and something for Tiger. But this is not the actual Tiger kanji, is it? Maybe I just don't know my kanji very well. I don't think that's Tara. Yeah, it's Taigi. Oh, it says Taigi. I'm gonna translate those words just to be Tara. And so we can learn some kanji as well. The first one is ko. Ko for... Let me plug that into the dictionary to make sure it's the correct. Elderwood. I'm not sure about the Elderwood part. It doesn't translate to Elderwood. The symbol stands for like first class or armor or something like that. What is Elderwood? What? And plus, where are these letters? These letters are not on the lock. And the second one is Torah, but it's not the Torah I know. It is an alternate. It is it's a zodiac sign. Ah. Or the owl of the Torah. Owl of the tiger. It's either the owl of the tiger or the zodiac sign tiger. But it's not the actual tiger. Because that character is a Chinese character and I recognize that one. So this is actually, I'm pretty sure this is actually a clock thing as well. Hold on. It is the first sign of the Chinese calendar. It is Kinoe, the first sign of the Chinese calendar. Interesting. Anyway, back to game. Whatever that means. Ah, no, No way. Phone's not working. This can't be real. Hey, take it easy there. This is all part of the tour, isn't it? No. I told you I haven't heard a thing. Please let this all be for show. Kimura-san has gone missing. Kimura-san has disappeared, or maybe she's gone missing. We're finished. We're all done for. No, wait. Why did she disappear? Where? You don't just vanish into thin air. I looked around, but it really seems like she's just gone. Yes, ending, finale, epilogue. Thanks for the game. We're done. This is on me, right? Must be, of course. Please stay calm. You're even. Look, there's something wrong with you if she's the one telling you to stay calm. Hey, are we really trapped in here? I can't say for sure, but yes, it does look like it. What the hell? Should have never joined this stupid tour. It's not even interesting, he says, sweating. Do you think this is staged? Matsuda-san, do you think this is staged? Who cares as long as we get out quick? Hell, I should have called it after the last part. Matsuda-san, you mentioned you weren't that interested in the occult and such. Why did you stick with us this far? None of your business. Just kinda ended up here. So Tsundere. Observe. An old and worn down metallic cupboard covered in dust. I don't see anything inside. Look closer. Each of the drawers has a nameplate on it. This, how do you read this again? Looks like O for king, but it didn't mean cow as like in Ushi. How is this written? Is this an actual character? Now I'm curious, so I'm drawing it out in Google Translate as well. It is an actual character, and it means ox. It is Ushi, yeah. It is Ushi. So this whole puzzle has here. This is the sign of the ox or cow, and also it also means 1 to 3 a.m. on the 24-hour clock. It's the second sign of the Chinese zodiac. So you've seen the first sign, second sign, and I think the third sign. Cool. I need a drink. There we go. Mr. Gas Mask, I'd like to talk for a bit. Yeah, what? Mr. Gas Mask, do you think this is all a setup? Huh? Well, of course. The lights are on for one, and the puzzle is proof this is all for show. I guess, maybe so. That being said, this place is something. An abandoned underground army facility? Sick. I can see the views rolling in. Wait, are you recording? Kimura-san has disappeared, or maybe she's gone missing. Really? Or was she never on the elevator in the first place? That's not possible. I saw her on the elevator with my own eyes. Is that so? Going missing during a mystery tour. If that's true, I smell an article. That might mean that we're first-hand witnesses to tour participants disappearing. Sick. Info and Tenchu incident. About the info and the Tenchu incident that you received at the previous location. Yeah, I thought you might ask. Did you already look inside the envelope? No, not yet actually. By the way, something's off about you. You keep snooping around. I've noticed ever since this tour started. Sometimes putting on those glasses. It's nice that someone commented about it. What's up with that? The article with you too. Observing us from a bit of a distance. Wearing a bored expression about what's really going on with her. It's really not what you might think. That Matsuda guy too keeps glaring at me since I found the Tenchu incident info. Must be really concerned about what's in it. And that otaku dude, you notice he sometimes has this weird look in his eyes? Is anyone on this tour even close to normal? Never mind about me. Gas mask is perceptive. What a marvelous spot. This is for occult fans and military fans. I'm glad you're having fun, but we might be trapped here, you know. Solving the riddle will lead us to the exit, I think. The message you read earlier, do you think it's part of the tour itinerary? Deep beneath Ueno, from the underworld, an ancient darkness looms, beyond the realm of the living. To cross the river of morning, seek the serpent's gold. Wow, these verses. Do you know what it's supposed to mean? Well, my own theory would be as follows. Firstly, deep beneath Ueno, from the underworld and ancient darkness loom, beyond the realm of the living. This probably means you are underground, which is the underworld, which is not the realm of the living. So probably the mythical world of the dead, yes. The world of the dead. What is the River of Morning? Then do you know what the River of Morning and Serpent's Goal might mean too? Let me think. The message advises to cross the River of Morning, seek the Serpent's Goal. The River of Morning mentioned here corresponds to the Sanzu River in Buddhism, or the Styx in Greek mythology. Therefore, it is suggesting that we pay a gold coin to cross the river. I see, which means we have to find that gold coin first. How to pay the gold coin? Supposing we do find the gold coin, how are we supposed to pay it? If this is a puzzle, there should be a mechanism somewhere that allows us to. Would you look around for a serpent's coin as well as the River of Morning? Understood. Have you noticed anything else? Is there anything else you've noticed? About this space we're in, I see various instances of the 10 heavenly stamps, yes, and 12 early branches. That corresponds to the zodiac, I think. So I would imagine those are related to the puzzle. Stems and branches? The dozen earthly branches denote a 12-year cycle. Mouse, ox, tiger, rabbit, dragon, snake, horse, sheep, monkey, rooster, dog, and boar. So this is basically the Chinese zodiac. I was born in the year of the mouse. Combined with the 10 heavenly stamps, these form a 60-year calendar. Something like that. I don't really understand the 10 heavenly stamps. Okay, so when they say Elderwood, they mean the first heavenly stamp. Okay. The 10 heavenly stamps are the elder and younger versions of the 5 elements: wood, fire, earth, metal, water. The year 2020, for example, was the year of the mouse, but also elder metal. She's smiling. She's just smiling. She's like, blink, blink, smile. She has a very tidy look on her. In short, this place has numerous words combining 2 kanji, yes. I wrote up some notes on the 10 heavenly stamps and 12 holy branches. May they help you solve the puzzle. Why, thank you. Oh wow, thank you. I didn't really get what you were saying, but oh well. It seems that the instances are lacking certain words from the 60-year cycle. The instances? You might want to determine which ones. Examine the mechanism closely. Why do you call it instances? Oh, this is the... What does this say? The words are reversed, so I can't... This is an error. This is saying that it's something's in that direction. The whole wall is made of thick steel. There's a lot of red rust here. There are marks on the floor as if something was dragged away from the wall. Or is it dragged towards the wall? If so, the marks are cut off at the wall, which would be kind of strange. Is this red rust supposed to be the River of Morning? Oops, almost missed in all the rest. There's some kind of dial here too. These dials also show combinations of 2 kanjis. Checking Fujiwara-san notes, seems like these dials are missing the distinct for elder metal and the distinct for sheep. How are these supposed to help us solve the puzzle? Solve the puzzle. Oh no. Can I actually click on this early? No, I can't. Oh no. Observe. What is this shadow doing? It seems its attention is on the wall. Is it a trace of someone setting up something on the wall? This ghost-like shadow I see here and there. Could they be the ferryman who takes us across the river? If so, should we hand them the serpent's coin? Nope, I can't physically hand them anything. So what should we do then? The shadow is placing something on the drawers. Maybe the nameplates on the drawers were put there recently? Traces of Kimura-san. I was trying to find traces of Kimura-san, but I'm not finding anything. Why not? It's as if she disappeared while on the elevator. Is she really missing them? Oh no. Pretty chilly and humid here. Kimura-san may have gone missing. I searched in front of the elevator but couldn't find any traces at all. Kimura-san may have gone missing. Duh. What are we going to do? Isn't there any way? We can't use our phones to call for help. So the only thing we can do is get out of here ASAP. These dolls also show the kanji. Checking Fujiwara-san's notes. Here the two missing ones seem to be there from Elder Water and here for Snake. Are these used to solve the puzzle too? Search for the serpent's skull. Tried looking but no luck so far. The serpent coin probably isn't around here. What's happening? No way out and I keep calling but no one's picking up. Why? Mr. Guy. Doom, what should I do? We're doomed. Excuse me? Oh, hello. Do you happen to have any serpent coins? Serpent coins? I guess not, of course. If a Japanese koban counts as a coin, actually yes. Really? Here it is. A koban coin from the Suijin Shrine near Shinobazu Pond in Ueno. A koban from the Suijin Shrine? Could I borrow it for a bit? Yeah, sure. This koban coin, Fujiwara-san might know something. Hey, ask the guide if anything's changed, will ya? Matsuda-san, this is random, but would you happen to have a serpent coin? Huh? Serpent coin? What makes you think I would? Of course, sorry for bothering you. Just like Fujiwara-san mentioned, these kanji also form a two-kanji word. Checking Fujiwara-san's notes, here it looks like this for younger water and this for rooster are missing. Those are not the actual kanji for the animals, they're the kanji for the zodiac signs. These may be part of the puzzle, so I should remember them. Search for the serpent's skull. I thought this would be the most likely place to find serpent coins, but nowhere in sight. Also, I already have one. Nope, none lying around. Maybe somewhere else? Could I ask you something? It's a gas mask. This is a long shot, but would you happen to have a gold serpent coin? Huh? Serpent coin? Who would have something like that? I do. Thought so. Fujiwara-san, mind if we talk for a bit? The time approaches. Toki ga kita. Fujiwara-san? About a steel wall in the back. It's covered in red rust and looks like a river. I'm pretty sure that is the River of Morning. That is indeed a possibility. Those red patterns look like a design, so it's unlikely to be just a regular wall. Please check if anything else stands out. Okay, I'll take a look. I couldn't find the gold coin itself, but our guide had a koban from the Suijin Shrine at Shinobazu Pond. Oh! Lo and behold! A Mizani Mamori charm from the Suijin Shrine. Water and rivers have indeed often been depicted as serpents and worshipped since the days of old, yes. Koban shrines are gold coins, of course, so this would qualify as serpent's gold. Eureka, eureka! I thought the serpent's gold would be hidden somewhere in this room. If our guide had this, was it just part of the puzzle? Aha! This koban seems to be one of the ultra hyper rare ones, only 10 of which were minted in 2013. An ultra hyper rare design commemorating 2013, which was a younger water snake year. This set to Mega Buff your monetary luck. Mega Buff? Oh wow! In fact, I own one of these kobans myself. Behold, utter brilliance of the younger water snake kanji, 2013 in heavenly stems and earthly branches. As the cycle is 60 years, the younger snake coins will next be sold in 2073. I was blessed with this koban in my one and only chance during this lifetime. So that means, in Brevi, 2 hyper ultra rare kobans just happened to coincide here. Huh? Is that even possible? Oh, wait. If I remember correctly, Mr. Yamada Guestmas owns one too. I recall him bragging online about owning one, narrowly missing in a flame war. Aha! Which means that 3 of those 10 kobans are gathered here. A divine happenstance. Is that even possible? I'll go ask Mr. Guestmas if he has it too. And Guestmas has a koban coin. Why would he be carrying it around with him? Why? How about the Suijin Shrine koban coin? Because the plot demanded it. Mr. Guestmas, would you happen to have a koban from the Suijin Shrine? Huh? I heard from Fujiwara-san that you had one. He said he was going to talk to you. Why am I talking to you? And that you bragged online and almost got flamed. Ah, oh yeah, that snake god koban. I do, in fact. Mind if I take a look? Yeah, here it is. It is the same one. What do you mean? I'll guide Fujiwara-san, Mr. Guestmas. There were only 10 rare kobans issued, and 3 of them are gathered here. Huh. Which means maybe Matsuda-san has one too? I'll go check with Matsuda-san. Why do you idiots all bring it here? Hey, ask the guy if anything changed, will ya? Matsuda-san, do you have a koban from the Suijin Shrine? Huh? It seems the koban is the key to escaping this place. Ah, the Suijin koban, yeah? I have one here, see? Please let me see it. It's all worn out, so you can't really tell what it says. It's the same koban. Huh, what's up? So we'll be getting out of here, yeah? Hold on a minute, let me think this over. This is not gonna go well. I'm trying to think. But this puzzle is way too difficult. Let us look at the puzzle itself once more. The puzzle went like, deep beneath Ueno from the underworld in ancient darkness loom beyond the realm of the living. To cross the river of morning, seek the serpent's goal. That should be it. Miss Asami, you have what it takes to figure this out. I believe you found both the river and the coins? Yes, that's true. Looks like combinations of 2 kanji have something to do with them. But we don't know what to do with the serpent coins. The serpent coins are the kobans that everyone had. There must be some way to represent them. When you examine the dials and nameplates, there was something different about each set. And Fujiwara-san mentioned his admiration for the Mizeni Mamori-chan, issued in 2013. The river and the kobans, what is it that we're supposed to do in the place that matches the two? Set the near wall on the Darlock to Elderwood Tiger. Set the near wall on Darlock to Elderwood Tiger. Oh no, this is actually the Darlock's actually here. I mean, I shouldn't be guessing Elderwood Tiger because the said the Elderwood. Yeah, I should have done something like that. Yeah. The kobans were issued in 2013. According to Fujiwara-san, the kanji on it means younger water snake. Each group of dolls and nameplates were missing a word each. You may want to review the notes you took in your journal. Good idea. The problem with what you said, right, is one of them. I guess the last one is the elder root, is the younger it's the younger water snake, right? So I can actually set the other two to nonsense. Yes. I never realized I could do this. Set the Elderwood Taigi on the Elderwood Taigi to Elderwood Taigi. That doesn't sound right. Yes, thank you. We've seen this. Okay, so how are they showing us this thing? Yeah, so this one is missing snake and this one is missing younger water. So you can't set these two. So you have to set this one, right? So the doll on the steel wall in the back has to be set to younger water snake. Easy enough. Set the doll lock on the steel wall in the back to younger water snake. Good. Set the doll lock on the steel wall in the back to younger water snake. Yes, that must be it. There was something missing from the kanjis on each doll. Only the dolls on the steel wall in the back can be set to younger water snake the year the Kobans came out. Let's try setting the dolls on the steel wall in the back. What's my current objective right now? Nothing, there's no objective. I mean, I know you set the dolls at the back, but... Try opening. Let's set the dolls to dip into younger water and snake. Here we go. Yes, it opened. Alright, we can open this door now. Hey everyone, we solved the puzzle. Wow, look at his face. We did it. Finally, we're out of here. Almost thought we were really trapped down here. Sammy, let's give this steel door a push. Y'all help out too. Eh? Oh, right, let's go. I hope someone's taking Kimura's bag. Phew, took a while even with everyone pushing. Dark, underground, tunnel. Guess we'll be following it? Elevators are the business, only way forward, yeah? Hurry up, guide. No, how could I possibly? We don't have much choice, let's go. Sammy, grab this. Good thing I brought flashlights, night tour and all. What? You're saying I'm leading this? To be honest, everyone here is up to something. I'll keep watch from the back. Remember what happened to Kimura? Anyone does anything shady, I'll take them down. Ah, okay. How long have we been walking? I think it's been an hour already. Nah, it hasn't even been 10 minutes. Also, do you smell something funny? Yeah, it's gas, but it's not that strong, so it won't hurt us. Considering where we are, let's hope it's not some weird gas leak. Impressive. What an interesting shot. You're showing us a picture of her shoes. Kind of an impressive shot though. I agree. I thought you were just some regular chick, but are you in some special line of work? And I'm just trying out the moves from action films. Huh? Really? So where the hell are we? Huh? I'm not sure. Oh, Fujiwara-san? Maybe your occult insight can tell us where we might be right now? It's a very unique shot. Also kind of nice place to go AFK. What's with him? The guy hasn't said a word since we got to these tunnels. Hold on, look at this. Ooh, something came into view. Ooh, nice shot. Railroad tracks? Tracks, really? Yes, there's a way out. We're getting out. If we follow them, we might reach a subway station somewhere. He's terrified. he has a headlamp as well, right? So he's looking into the darkness. I never thought we'd stumble upon subway tracks. The closest subway line in the area would be the KSA line. But the tracks we're following are single track. Guess this might be one of the side tracks. Is it just me, or are we being watched? It's felt like that for a while now. Being watched by Jasmine. Also, I think I hear footsteps from behind us and what sounds like singing. The gas is starting to get stronger too. Oh no! My flashlight's flickering. It's about to go out. So the flashlight actually started flickering. I know there's something lurking ahead. Right? Right? Hey, you're yelling and stressing me out. Please stop. Huh? Wait, look over there. It's a station. My flashlight is out. Let me meet here with the last of the battery. But no Kimura-san. So which station is this, eh? Is it even a station in use or an abandoned one? So there are supposedly a few abandoned stations under Tokyo and such. Classic video game flashlight battery, yeah. Oh, you're right. Doesn't look like a regular station. No. No way. This couldn't be... Kisaragi station? Huh? What the... Hey, they're gone. Yikes! Jasmine isn't with us. And Fujiwara-san too. Huh? I'll go back for them. The flashlight's dead, remember? Oh, right. Think. Matsuda-san, do you have a lighter? Yeah, sure, but... Don't. A single spark in this place. The gas will catch fire and we'll all die in a huge explosion. Flammable gas. Then we just have to look for our way out. Well, so much for our sidekick. The path leading out is closed off with metal shutters. So now we're stuck in this station. And here's another message mentioning a puzzle. Hear this from a denizen of the underworld. An otherworldly path leads back to the living. What is this saying? We have 3 people missing and you're still messing around? What the heck is your point? Yeah, but we don't have much choice. Even if we could find our way back in the dark, the elevator still doesn't work. Now the gas is getting stronger. Phew, never thought I'd actually get to use this. Use the gas mask is back to gas masking. So solving the puzzle is our only way out. Well then, here goes. But what am I to do with no Jasmine to tell me who to talk to first? Observe. Hear this from a denizen of the underworld. An otherworldly path leads back to the living. Not sure what this is supposed to mean. Fujiwara-san is no longer with us. Will any of us be able to make sense of it? Observe. There are stairs on the other side of these metal shutters. We might be able to reach the surface through there. I should check if the shutters can be raised, just in case. Impossible. It's not moving even a bit. Observe. A metal door, maybe a storage room for the station staff. It has a huge padlock on it. Looks impossible to open. The lock has a 4-digit dial on it. Also, this symbol is the same one for Suijin-sama, the water god that we saw earlier in the park. I wonder if anyone might know the correct 4-digit number. The first padlock? Out of how many? But wow, this station makes me wonder if this is actual reality. 2013? Yeah, possibly. So to leave this unreal place, we'll need to solve that puzzle. I see. I wonder where this place is. Looks like an old station platform. But if you told me this is the netherworld, I'd probably believe you. Eh, is this the netherworld? The meaning of the puzzle. Mr. Gasmas, have you figured out what the puzzle means? Hear this from a denizen of the underworld. An otherworldly path leads back to the living. So some say the underworld's a never-changing sanctuary of sorts, and the living means the world we know. A never-changing sanctuary? I guess this place might fit that description. So he's talking about a way to return to reality from here? He's talking about a way to the land of the dead. The land of the dead? So the way to return from reality from here is the path of the dead, meaning maybe it was already shown on our way here? Something like that, I think. I'll give this puzzle a little more thought. Could we go check around the station? Observe. The part of the sign with the station name on it was taken down. I wonder what station it was. Any hidden mechanisms in the panel? Nope, it's just a regular sign. This station's creepy, gives me chills. Let's solve the puzzle and get out of here. Help! How did things end up like this? What do you think about this situation? Thoughts? I have a big meeting to be at tomorrow, so you better make it out of here or else. Or else we don't and you die. The guy's not very helpful. Observe. A station bench. How old is it? The paint is all dry and cracked. Examine the bench. Maybe there's a secret exit underneath? No, of course not. You silly girl. Breathes heavily. We won't make you out of here alive, will we? Don't say that. We might still find a way out. I really need to take a break. And hydrate. I wonder where Jasmine, Fujiwara-san, and Kimura-san went. Why, oh why is this even happening? I need to quit the job. Even she's smiling at that. The symbol on the padlock. About the doll on the door. Oh, this is the weird mark that was drawn on Matsuda-san's tour materials? Right. It's the same as the one we saw at Shinobazu Pond, right? Are there any 4-digit numbers that might be related? Nothing in the reference materials I received. Oh, by the way, the 4-digit number back at the pond was... You mean 0921? Right, the date of the Ueno Tenchi incident. Yes, September 21. Also the day Kengo Nomura passed away. Oh, that's right, the day he left this world. Oh. Can I not reach this? Oh, I had to click further up for some reason. Observe. There's a ventilation duct near the ceiling. Could it lead to the surface? Way too high to reach. It doesn't look like the type that opens, and it doesn't look wide enough to crawl through. At least not for Matsuda-san. All of the rest of us can escape that way. No way out from here. Stairs leading from the platform to the tracks. But it's totally dark down there. If the flashlight hadn't died, we could have gone a bit further. That's not important. Her response here should be something along the lines of, Jasmine, where are you? She's like completely forgotten about Jasmine. She has no comments whatsoever that her friend and partner has disappeared. She's just like, oh, if only the flashlight lasted a little longer, we could have gone even further. That seems odd. Oh no. Yikes. I see hands wrapped around the ventilation duct. Oh, why are they up there? This trace is strange. It's very vague. Maybe the shadow of someone who used the station back then. I wonder if this station was ever actually in use. Oh, this month, I know what this is. This is the Left 4 Dead 2 respawn room. Now that Jasmine and the other two have disappeared, they're probably locked inside here. Observe. The trace of someone putting up a piece of paper. Might be the organizer of this tour. So I cannot actually try the 0. Oh wait, no, the lock is here. Open the padlock. Here goes nothing. You're actually making me put in the number, really, game? Good. Oh, it opened. This number is the date of the Ueno Tenchi incident and Kengo Nomura's passing. I know, right? I'm like, what? I mean, they told me the number, basically. But, yeah, why would the padlock open with that number? Is someone trying to tell us something? Why not 2013? Because that's the name, that's the, because that was a clue from the past puzzle, but it had nothing to do with the actual, nothing to do with this puzzle. So the 2013 thing was due to, where's the clue that we have? To cross the river morning, seeing the serpent's skull. But 2013 had nothing to do with anything else besides this. Same symbol at the bottom, yeah, but that symbol was also seen back here, right? The 2013 was also the answer to... Where the heck are we? The 2013 was also present in the other one, back in the park area. Yeah, but the coins are not part of this puzzle, I guess. Is the only thing that relates here is the snake, but the snake has been on it has been on stuff since the start of the case. It's using the symbolic coins, yeah, but this puzzle here specifically says an otherworldly path. This puzzle says an otherworldly path. What's his face over here told us that meant the path of the dead. The path of the dead leads back to the land of the living, and the path of the dead means the date where Kimura-san died. That no one died on 2013 in relation to this case, right? So in that context of this specific puzzle, 2013 wouldn't fit because it wouldn't be an otherworldly path. Before I open the door, I'm going to talk to everyone else. Where are we? No idea. Could I bother you for a bit? No, I can't. Can I sit down for a bit? No, I can't. The good thing about people disappearing is that we have less idiots to talk to between each move that we make. Enter the station staff room. Let's check the station staff room. I'm by myself now? Everyone else is going to disappear when I go out. Observe. An old work desk. I wonder when it was last used. Anything in the drawers, please? Nothing here. Why is the light on? Observe. A row of old lockers. I guess I turned on the light when I came in. A row of old lockers. It's faint, but there's graffiti painted on here too. Also a snake. The ghost is pointing. This ghost likes to point at things. I've seen this shadow before. god of death is shadow from before the river of morning. Could there be something in the lockers? How nice of them to give me clues. Somehow knowing that I have clairvoyance. Check the lockers. Most of the lockers are just closed. But there's one locker with a dial lock. 4 digits again? Let's try 0921 again. Nope, not that easy. What stands out is a snake drawing on the locker door. Speaking of snakes on this tour, reminds me of Swaging Shrine. Yeah, so now the game is placating you. Reminds me of the Swaging Shrine coins. A 4-digit number related to the Swaging Shrine coins? I wonder what it could be. I think someone mentioned something. Who might remember? You're not actually gonna let me. They're not gonna let me actually put in the coin. The coin. They're not actually gonna let me put in the number without going back and talking with everyone first. How rude. Maybe because something else is gonna happen here. Let's get back to the platform. Mr. Gasmask, about the common coin you have, can you think of any 4-digit numbers related to the coin? Huh? 4 digits? No idea. I see. By the way, if you're looking into the coins again, is there another puzzle? That's right. It's strange that we asked for similar answers, isn't it? Yes! I wonder if the puzzle itself is hinting at something to make us realize. Or am I overthinking this? Wow, look at all the people. So there were two. So 0921 there were 2 things that happened in 0921, right? Kango died, and the other. What was the other thing? The coins were minted. But we don't know what year Kango died, do we? The Ueno Tenchu incident. we don't know what year he died. Like obviously they're giving us a year, a date and a year, like a month, day and a year, month, day and a year. What happened on 09/21/2013? I wonder if anything happened in real life on 09/21/2013 in Japan. Swan Boat 13. No, but there's no. Zero 09/21/2013. Yeah, these things don't tell us what year he died. It's just a few years ago. Seven years ago. He's still alive, organizing tours. It's not Kengo who's alive. It's Tsutomu Kisuragi who's doing the tours. Is it 2020 now in the game? What year is it? What year? How do I find out what year it is? Why are games like this? Why didn't you just tell me what year it is? Let's talk to the other people, yeah. Anyway. Matsuda-san, you had a Koban coin, right? Yeah, you know I do. Do you happen to know 4-digit number related to the coin? Yeah, there was something, yeah, younger water snake anniversary one once every 60 years back in 2013 or so. 2013 sounds like my work. Like, come on, like we knew this, right? It's even in our notes. We didn't have to go get this nonsense again. Can I ask you something? I know, me too. About a common coin you have, any ideas on a 4-digit number that's related to the coin? Yeah, you get a correct answer like usual, yeah. You know, this is just something my folks gave to me, so I can't think of anything, sorry. It's okay, I'll ask the others too. I wish I could double click to run. Actually, I can kind of double click to run. Kinda. But it's not, it doesn't work very often. Once in a while she's... Oh, I think, oh, it's not a double click, it's holding. No, it's not. Her legs are so spindly. Yeah, I know. It's like she's walking on stilts. Or like really weird prosthetics. See, if I double click, sometimes you can see her move quickly. Oh, it's when I double click on a thing. That is so weird. Yeah, anyway. Enter the station staff room. Let's check the station staff room again. Watch the lights go out. It was also whenever I move the new zone and that banner comes up, I cannot move. That's very annoying. It's just a few seconds every case, but it's really annoying. Open the dialogue. Open, please open. Why do I have to put it in? Good. Here we go. It opened. Yeah, what is this? This is like... The sinner with the marked arm shall never return to the living. I'm too advanced for this game's puzzles. May you repent here till you rot. What do you mean it ends here? We don't have any more hints, no puzzles to solve. A mark on the arm? Seriously? Mr. Gasmas? It's nothing. Things look kind of bleak, huh? How do we get out? So this guy is the guy with the marked arm, really? Is it? Maybe there never was a way out for us in the first place. Excuse me, is it me or does it smell weird? Yeah, it definitely smells. The gas keeps getting stronger, even though you're wearing a mask. Oh no. If it keeps getting worse, we'll be in trouble, explosion or not. Oh no. Hey. Is someone there? Who is it? Phew, wow, glad we finally made it. Jasmine? And Fujiwara-san? This guy was acting shady back in the tunnel, so I kept an eye on him. And then he started sneaking back the way we came. So I chased him down and grabbed him. Nonsense! I must do what I need to do. None of you understand the utopia we were promised. Dr. Kisaragi was innocent. They are deep in anguish. Great reset! He's been like this for a while now. How's things on your end? Found a way out? About that. Other options. Oh jeez. What can we do? Are we stuck underground forever? Isn't there a way out somewhere? How can you call me down here? My phone? This is where I saw the strange hand-like shadows. I have a signal here. It seems you are safe and sound. I was worried that... do you not get clairvoyance when the signal is bad? Does your clairvoyance work using cell tower signal? Director said, your voice has a strong echo. What have you wandered into? He's just being nice. No wonder all my calls went unanswered. We're still trapped here in a place like a netherworld station. And the gas keeps coming, we're running out of time. Please keep calm. If you shed some light on this case, you should be able to make it. You will need to gain permission from the denizen of your underworld. Permission to head back to the living world. Okay. Here's dissolution time. Huh? You're actually getting a signal? That's right. Just around here, it seems. Hurry up and do something. The gas keeps coming. How about you call for help like right now? I actually have no idea who's guilty in this one. I mean, obviously they're kind of implying Fujiwara, but it could also be Gas Mask or one of the others. Oh, I'm about to faint. Unhand me, you brutes. I'll make sure this guy behaves. Go for it, Zami. Then let us begin, Miss Azami, without attracting too much attention to my presence. Good idea. This isn't really the time for the usual dissolution. In a rather unexpected and fountain of events. Your tour has found its way deep into the bowels of the earth. I really wouldn't call it fun. We're on the brink of death here. I see. The netherworld's miasma seems to be taking its toll. Depending what you mean by guilty, yeah, I don't really know either. I think Kimura has set up something, but it's hard to say for sure. To return to reality, we must purge you of this deathly corruption. I think there was a secret passage in the lift or something. Kimura disappeared that way. The eye reveals all. Eye opener! Now let the dissolution begin. There's too many evil women in a row. Yes. The Ueno Occult and Dark Tour has led you to the netherworld. The Shinobazu Pond, the site of an unsolved murder, and an abandoned facility in tunnel. Because another reason why Kimura being why Kimura is the mastermind would make sense is because of the picture that she has, right? If she was not the instigator, if she's not the person who arranged it, then there is yet another mystery that we don't know. But she probably has a picture because she's Kengo's girlfriend or something, and she might be trying to, I don't know what she's trying to do. I don't know what her motive is, but that's probably why she has a picture and why this whole tour has to do with him in the first place. She might actually be trying to kill the executive guy, since he's a former co-worker of Tsutomu. Who knows? Let's just go. Shinobazu Pond, the site of an unsolved murder and an abandoned facility and tunnel. You have ended up in what seems to be the netherworld. What are your thoughts on your experience so far? 3 out of 5. Google review. I really miss the sky right now. Asking you this less for customer feedback and rather to assess common traits among those who reach the netherworld. So, Miss Azami, how would you describe the participants on this tour? A reality show-ish surprise set up by an event company. Now there are 4 options instead of 3. This is actually a reality show-ish surprise set up by an event company, counting on participants to post about their experiences. They probably have novelty items for sale after this to help them make ends meet. Wouldn't mind a 5k yen long sleeve t-shirt to remember the tour by. This reminds me of when me and my friend went to that in Tokyo. We went to the Bocce the Rock exhibition, and there were one of these post-exhibition shop things that you could buy from after you went through the exhibition. Is that reasoning which brings in the dough? Yes. Incorrect. Please think this through again. Lucky folks who won the draw. Everyone was contacted randomly and took part with minimal idea of what's going on. You could say luck was a defining trait for them. Strange. My own impression was rather different. Each of the participants had at least some involvement and or interest. Besides, do you truly believe their participation was coincidental? Please think again. He basically gave us the answer. Involved in spiritual activities. They all wanted to acquire some kind of spiritual power through the tour. They seem to be here along such goals. If it's just visiting power spots, there are plenty of them around. Did any of the participants mention such a goal? Incorrect. Please think this through again, dummy. This is going to be a vague answer, but everyone had a reason to go on or some connection with the tour. Great. They had various reasons. Strong interest in the occult, to write an article on the tour, acquaintance of the Shinobazu Pongos. You could also say that those who reach the netherworld have an uncanny reason to attract each other. That is the basis we should start from. The netherworld that supposedly exists on the flip side of this Ueno area. Don't you feel there is some kind of story behind this place? Something distinctively different from common tropes such as the presence of fae or anomalous abominations, as if the underworld were that much nearer. So, Mrs. Ani, let me ask you about the activities that were prepared for this tour. All of the activities had one element in common. Do you know what it was? Something about brothers. Something about brothers. Let me guess. I think the organizer is looking for a long-lost brother. I see, that is something of a possibility, but it's probably faster to enlist a detective agency. Please think again. Finding this quiz show prodigy. I think they're assessing how well we do during the tour with the puzzles, and trying to find the ultimate quiz master among us. If so, Mrs. Ami, you would be a notable candidate. Except for your poor guesses during this phase. Please think this over again. I think they're looking for missing participants from previous tours. As in heading to the netherworld in hopes of finding them. That would have been intriguing, but not the case this time. Please think again. Something to do with an unsolved case. This is just a guess, but I think they're looking for the Ueno Tenchu incident's murderer. Excellent! The puzzles presented as activities on this tour were all related to the Ueno Tenchu incident. What might this suggest? That this particular netherworld might be related to Kengo Nomura. In your earlier answer to my first question, you mentioned the tour participants all had good reasons to be here. My next question is about those participants themselves. So, Mrs. Ami, there was one thing that all the other participants had in common. What was it? See, the thing with this answer is that this doesn't include Kimura, right? But this is only the business guy. This is not really true either, I don't think. This is... I'm actually not sure which is the... I think this is the correct answer, right? It's probably Suijin Shrine Koban. And it's probably because Kengo Nomura had one as well. Maybe? I don't know. And so the Kimura's trying to find out. But how would she have gotten a list of all the other people who bought one? But I mean, the invites were obviously sent based on that, right? So let's pick 1, 3, and 4 sale receipt. But you don't get a receipt for Koban, for those Mamaris. Anyway, it's not 3 and 4, and it's probably not 1. So, all colleagues of Kengo Nomura. You know, all colleagues of the murder victim, Kengo Nomura. Only Matsuda-san was confirmed to be a colleague, I believe. Seller doesn't make a list. Please think again. I'm pretty sure the seller doesn't make a list. I mean, maybe if you bought it from a shop, but usually those are bought from a shrine. And they wouldn't ask, yeah. In fact, I mean, all the purchases are usually made in cash. Like straight up cash. So it's not, I don't know. We'll see, I guess. All fans of the Ueno Tenchu incident. They all loved the Ueno Tenchu incident. That was what the puzzles were for. So they were probably to determine the number one Tenchu incident fan. Sheer momentum won't necessarily help you find the answer. Incorrect. Please think this through again. They wouldn't want to come on this tour unless they had an interest in the occult. So yes, definitely all interested in occult matters. At least one of the tour participants seemed to lack interest entirely. Yeah, Matsuda. Please think again. Though I don't know how or why, all the participants had a koban from the Suijin Shrine, except us and Kimura. Excellent. Almost all the tour participants own a rare coin, of which only 10 are known to exist. It was as if the organizer, keeper of the Netherworld, had gathered owners of that particular coin. Yeah, I guess if there were only 10 so, it probably wasn't something bought from a shrine. It would have been something like that you had to sign up for, I guess. Pre-order. I don't know, we'll see. All in all, the tour organizer seems to be looking for someone specific. Perhaps they were gathering participants and observing them from the Netherworld. On to the final step, Miss Azami. Who is guilty? Please. My next question is about the tour guide's handouts being one envelope short. Is that even a factor right now? Any thoughts on the tour handouts being one envelope short? It's because the tour organizer themselves. Our guide mentioned he had just passed out what he received from the organizer. So it's strange that there would be such an oversight. Which may mean that the handouts themselves were present as intended, while we had one extra person. But there was someone in the group who wasn't invited to the tour. Huh? Someone who wasn't invited? So, Mrs. Ami, someone on this tour is here uninvited. Do you know who they are? Us. Could it possibly be us too? Oh, that was actually the answer. Brilliant. Oh, actually, yeah, it could be the answer. So it's that the original person who gave us the invite wasn't actually invited to the tour. I thought we were going to be the least likely answer. Shows what I know, I guess. Yeah, and it's strange that Kimura wasn't on the list as well. I would have picked her for the last answer, as someone who wasn't supposed to be on the tour. Us not being on the tour, as in the person who contacted us not being on the tour, was a little bit lower down in my list. I've always wanted to say that, by the way. Bingo. You've always wanted to say bingo. Your invitation DMs were forged by yours. Oh. Thanks, asshole. Thanks, Margarita. Your invitation DMs were forged by yours truly. But what can't you do? Even an anonymous organizer needs a social network account for their online activity. You happen to have a handy tool that enables us to borrow such accounts. Do you mean you hacked their account? Miss Azami, that is not important right now. You totally avoided the question. Anyway, so you use that handy tool to create a fake invitation message with an uninvited duo showing up who didn't have coins. It's only natural that you be missing one set of handouts. You two were the intruders in this tour, sorry. The key turns. Now, the final question to eliminate everything. Mrs. Sami, you mentioned earlier that someone is looking for Nomura-san's murderer, seeking to avenge him. Well, that was just a hunch of sorts. That is a key factor in determining this tour's organizer. This tour invited individuals related to the Ueno Tenchu incident. Yet, unlike you and Jasmine, there was a certain tour invitee who did not share common characteristics with the other participants. Wait, you mean someone who had a characteristic that the tour organizer would never have chosen? Who was this person? It was Kimura-san. Yamada gas mask. Matsuda-san. Fujiwara-san. It's Fujiwara-san, isn't it? I heard he was acting suspiciously. That is not directly related to the case. Besides, he had a common coin. He fit the murderer's profile. Please think again. Matsuda-san. Matsuda-san, I think. He's kind of scary after all. He had a common coin. He fit the murderer's profile. Please think again. It's the gas mask. Yamada gas mask. He had a Koban coin. He fit the murderer's profile. Please think again. Could it be Kimura-san? Fabulous. You and Jasmine are outsiders to the tour. Of the official participants, she is the only woman. Oh no. You may recall greeting her when you first reached the tour's meeting point. I think I asked her if or that, not both. We were at the tour's meeting point. Do you remember who answered and how? She was confused. It was Kimura-san. She said no, she doesn't think so. But that was because the only person capable of identifying intruders to the tour is the tour organizer themselves. Ah. Indeed, it was her. Look at she's so sad. Oh no, my poor Zami's so sad. It was Kimura-san, the organizer of the tour and resident of the Netherworld. She said, now we don't know Kimura doesn't have Koban coin. That is correct. That was also what I was thinking. But to be fair, not to be fair, but everyone else we knew had a Koban coin. But this point is a good point as well, right? Kimura-san, or rather Miss Tomoko Nomura. The mystery is now solved. Dissolution. Should we not wait until we're safely out before we do a dissolution? Tomoko Nomura? Wait, you're listening in? What? I didn't expect anyone to figure it out. Wait, why are you here? You. I wouldn't take another step if I were you. I've set this place up to fill with gas. I've set this place to fill up with gas? To fill up with gas? Just one little spark and... No! You've made a real mess of my plans. As this tour's organizer, I find it unforgivable. But it's being taken care of now. Kimura-san, you're alright? Who cares about that? We're all about to die here. And you're Nomura's sister? What's your problem with us, old sister? Why even run this stupid tour? To hunt down the real murderer of my brother Kengo, of course. How do you know she's her sister? How do you know she's his sister? And not not his boyfriend. His girlfriend rather. The murderer didn't even touch my brother's wallet. But there was one thing they did take. The Suijin Shrine Koban I gave him. Tell me, who among you took it? Show of hands, please. Matsuda here took forever to accept my invitation messages. I told the police countless times that Matsuda had a motive to murder my brother and should be a strong suspect. That's because I have an alibi. No way I could have killed Nomura. But you did have a motive. My brother often told me about hazing from a jealous colleague. My brother was rushed to the hospital. Just before dying, he told me the murderer has a mark on his right forearm. Mr. Matsuda, could you roll out your sleeves and show us? Why the hell would I do that? Never mind then. Everyone, this is the end. Thanks for coming. Wait. Here, you happy? No marks. Kimura-san, Nomura-san. It looks like Masuda-san isn't the culprit. What? No way, that can't be. I didn't take his coin. I went to buy it myself. And I have an alibi for when Nomura was attacked. I do have tattoos on my upper arm. Looks too scary for a museum employee, so I try not to show it. Then it must be you, gas mask Yamada? Nomura-san, please stop. Shut up! Do you have any idea what I've been through these past 7 years? The world goes crazy over the Tenchu incident, but nobody cares about the victim's family. Suddenly there's suspicions around Tsutomu Kisaragi and everyone labels him a murderer. And once Kisaragi kills himself, they blame the press for overdoing it. And when they've had enough, they get bored and leave. Nomura-san. Gas mask? Roll up your sleeve. Roll it up right now. As you wish. No mark. How come? Nomura-san, please. Shut up. Let it go. You had a wrong idea, so let's all just head back up. Come with me. Who? Me? Sammy? No one else move. If you try anything, we won't do anything. Please don't turn that on. Damn. No one will bother us now. I know you understand me. Sorry for shouting at you back there. Now I don't have to. Nomura-san, are you really set on getting revenge? I can't forget. He was my brother. Can't go with my brother. Yes, I'll be doing more of these events. Asami-chan, it's you, isn't it? I would really like your help. Because you understand me. Wait, what? What is this? Asami-chan is you. I thought she was accusing... I thought she was accusing me of the murder. It's you, isn't it? This part doesn't really fit. I would really like your help because you understand me. I want to talk to you about that. Why me? Let's head back up, just the two of us. Oh yes, take this, the key to those shutters there. We can keep it, see? You can trust me. But why? Because it's you, Asami-chan. We'll have everyone else die and move on together. Asami-chan? Nomura-san? Asami-chan? Oh, she's talking to me. I'm talking to her. And then this idiot cuts in. Was he still on the phone all that time? I guess he was. I thought you were smarter than this, but clearly I was wrong. Why? How could you say such a thing? Who are you even? So, this man with the mark on his arm, who stole the coin from your brother, what if he had sold the coin right away? What if there were multiple murderers involved? Despite the years you spent, the results are underwhelming. Director, you don't have to put it like that. Tomoko-san, please listen to me. Avenging a brother won't make him happy. Asami-chan, why are you saying this? That this was the only way for me. I was sure I could make it work. The next tour will be the one. Next time, one day, roaming the netherworld fueled by those words, how quaint. You are unfit to see this vengeance through. Don't say that. Then what am I supposed to do from here on? For my brother? Please tell me. How could I make this work? I'll do better next time. But A, how are you talking to him? And B, why are you so trusting of him? Please stop, Nomura-san. Speakerphone, sure. But still, you would not be so trusting. You would ask, who the hell is he? Why is he on the phone with us? Hang up right now. That would be the logical thing to say. You're only making your brother sad. Why? Why, Azami? I must find out who killed my brother for Kenga. Uh-oh. Oh, she didn't. I thought she was going to hit the lighter. And here I am, back on terra firma. Talk about refreshing breath of air. It's interesting because she did not make this guy or the other guy pull out their, I guess the other Kisaragi, did Kisaragi even have long sleeve shirts? Heh, like hell it is. She might not even know he has a crime. This guy? No, he knows. No, she knows. She hired him. I think he was hired as a guide on a pretense. But who knows for sure? Like he said, he was reached. The organizer contacted him and asked him to lead the tour, right? There's no way he would have picked. There's no way he would have been picked at random. Is there? That would be an interesting twist. I think the organizer knows, and so when the organizer was researching them, they found out that he did guides or whatever. But then he would have been hired the first time through. Yeah, why not ask to see his arm? That's true. And what's his face's name? What's his face's arms? I think. Yeah, I mean that's true. Yeah, I don't know. Hey, like hell it is. Oh no, he does have a. Actually, no, we still can't actually tell if this is a long sleeve or short sleeve from here. You might have caught me, but we are many. The prophecy will be fulfilled. I'll make sure to hand these two over to the cops. Sammy? The mysterious organizer of the occult and dark tour. We were ultimately unable to determine who it was. The organizer seems to have gone missing in an abandoned underground station in Ueno. It was totally gas mask. Yeah, I mean, the mark on the arm could have been anything, right? Did they step? Oh, it could be, but he only showed one side of his arm. Did they step too close to the netherworld? Were they from there in the first place? And that's it for the Urban Myth Dissolution Center channel today. Stay tuned. Man, this case was way too exhausting. Are we back to the first scene now? Isn't this the first scene? He could have hit the mark somehow when it was mentioned earlier. It was suspicious that he took the envelope with him. Yeah, this is back to the first scene. I remember that shop that we passed by. When she took you away, I thought it was over. It was so sudden, I was lost as well. A great job on talking her out of it. Might be a secret skill of yours. I was just lucky. By the way, what did the police say? Nomura-san turned out to be an employee of the company in charge of the underground facility. Oh. She'll be facing repercussions for using the facility and tunnel on her own. So that's why she had access to the station and underground area. Also, the gas that was building up underground, she had set up something in the ventilation ducts. I mean, did she really solo all of it? Seems impossible for just one person. I don't know. What parts of it would have been impossible? Also, I guess another thing that points to gas mask is that he knew where the first envelope was hidden, right? Pointing at the locker as a specter. Wait, why would that have been impossible? She's not a ghost. Well, those figures are not ghosts. They're They're shadows of people, but yeah, okay, that's true, because there's no reason she would have pointed to the locker, because she would not have known that Azami was coming with her ghost seeing skill, right? So why would she stand there and point? That part makes no sense. I don't think we'll ever know. How was your Netherworld trip? Is this a cutscene? It is not yet. This usually turns into a cutscene, huh? Director? Now it's a cutscene. So was Dr. Kisaragi the murderer? Or not? You must be pondering Nomura-san's words. The information that traverses the internet can give rise to both evil and good. Evil in the form of a culprit. That is what the Times called for 7 years ago. Called for? Evil? Bobbing up and down? So the Illuminate cards aren't prophecies, but announcements of intent. We can conclude that these are acts of sabotage by antisocial elements. What about the Samizima admin? No trace so far. Not so easily baited. I'll continue gathering intel at the center. The director must know, right? I'll leave that to you. The CUTU. Commissioner? Dear Samizima members, the Great Reset is nigh. The evil that dominates the present-day world will no doubt try to foil our plans. So are you evil or are you good? We must not falter. The general public is oblivious to the deceit. The world is ready for the Great Reset, and you will be the ones to make it happen. What card is that? Oh dear. Oh no. Completed episode 3, Stairway to Limbo. Episode 4, Permeating Blight. I love the vibe of the story. Well, what the? Cutscene? Yes, cutscene. Death's Tree. Occult. Some 2 Zimmers were arrested after attempting to enter an embassy in Akasaka. Adding that mystery tour participant Fujiwara to the count. Poor Fujiwara. Wait, no, that's not. The total comes to 8 arrests across 5 cases. So Fujiwara was arrested as a member of that Great Reset cult or whatever. But that was he not as part of the Kengo Nomura case. I wonder what he was going to do though. And did Gasmas escape or not? The world is getting really scary lately. Are they doing this to make the Great Reset happen? They're following someone's directives. Probably the Samizima admin. Gasmas probably didn't escape. This borders on a conspiracy theory. but I believe the admin is agitating the Zemmers and leveraging the devastation and judgment prophecy as a beacon of hope. What exactly is devastation and judgment? Why would someone wish for that? Those who hate the world, those who hate this world enough to wish devastation upon it. There are more people like that around than you might think. By the way, one of the tour participants, Mr. Gas must owner. I heard from Jasmine that he has gone missing. I hope he's alright. The only trace of him they found was this Illuminate card. Stairway to Limbo. Those who descend into the underworld will inevitably fade into oblivion. Nah, he's not alright. This adds further credence that each card foretells its owner's fate. Well, Miss Azami, about the new request. Oh no. You have been asked to evaluate a curse artifact. This doll looks familiar. I will handle the evaluation itself. Okay. The words behind that said die. Artifact evaluation game, huh? And this particular artifact is a curse one? Yep, that's right. Client name is Jun Mayusaki. Ah yeah, he got famous from doing online retail. Let me guess, Sammy. Never heard of him? Hehe, good guess. You sweet summer child. But should we be worried if it's a cursed artifact? What do you mean? If we touch it, won't we die from the curse? Like frothing at the mouth? That kind of thing's not gonna happen so fast. Also, only a few curses are genuine. Do you think it's a fake? I really don't want to get cursed. Yeah, Zami, I bet curses love you. Oh, come on, don't say that. Anyway, let's do some social media research to find info on the requester. Understood? Our client is asking us to estimate the value of a cursed item. Let's start by figuring out what exactly this cursed artifact is. Okay, I'll search for rumors about cursed artifacts. This Jun Mayusaki guy is quite the character. We should find out more before meeting him. On it. I managed to get that famous box, Beauty Jun. It was genuine, it could be worth a lot. This box was in the case files, but the color looks a little brighter than in the photos. The color of the box in the photos in our case files is brighter than the color of the box on here. Do these things sell for a lot? That's why he wants to get an evaluation to confirm how authentic it is. Authentic? Like if a popular occult channel like the centers would call it legit. That means fans will throw their money at it. Beauty in the box. I'd expect no less of Beauty Jun. But is it safe to have a box like that? Maybe you shouldn't keep it. Beauty? He's called Beauty Jun online. Is this beauty guy famous? He seems rich. Look, I'm not the only one who didn't know about him. So desperate to not look like ignorant. This guy's a bunch of other products too, not just beauty foods. You don't know Jun Mayusaki? He's totally famous. Goes by Beauty Jun. Jun Mayusaki is that famous? Used to be a host. Once he moved to beauty, things really took off. This post went viral, so let me do a little marketing now. Beauty Jun's fermented organic protein is now on sale. First timers get 50% off, so don't miss your chance to order now. Fermented organic protein? She's gonna start talking about muscles. Do you think drinking this will make you really muscular? For sure! We are also currently developing a hyper-exclusive beautifying anti-aging miracle digestive beauty. Oh, on sale soon. On sale soon. Miracle? Wow! But would it still be a miracle after it starts? But would it still be a miracle after it starts selling? Rena's Picks. Every morning, I've been drinking Beauty Jun's fermented organic protein. I've also been getting testers of the beauty. I guarantee you'll be a repeat customer. One of my top picks. Who is this person? There are already people drinking the miracle digestive beauty. The cloud chaser has arrived. Yep. Let's see here. The account name is Rena. I wonder if she has some connection to Mr. Beauty's company. That our Beauty is working with influencers. Cloud chasers, yes. Is this Rena girl dating Beauty June? She keeps posting about him. Oh, it looks like this person named Rena is Mr. Beauty's girlfriend. Oh really? Maybe it should be a Beauty's place when we show up. What a supportive girlfriend helping with product promotion. I wonder if Beauty June is okay. He really isn't taking the artifact effects seriously. They say touching, looking, or even hearing about a thing can curse you. Curse object. Only dangerous things come to mind. There are so many different kinds of curses. No wonder people get interested. What do you mean? We know the culprit. You mean oh. The culprit is Rena. Yes, I get it. I've connected the dots, yeah. Just when you can get cursed by touching, looking at, or even just hearing about this artifact. You looked at the post, Sammy. 1 mark against you, and 1 for me because you told me about it. I'm gonna focus on driving now, okay? Let's keep our points even until the end. Why did we take this messed up request? Oh. The words artifact effects are reacting. Look into that and search for info on different kinds of curse artifacts too. This should net us a few entries for urban myths, which is always fun. I do like looking through the urban myths because these are all wrong, right? Or like, well, some of them are wrong, but they're interesting to read about and figure out that, hey, I've seen this before in that show. Those keyword artifact effects. That box Beauty found must be totally cursed. I wonder what kind of curse it has. How Mr. Beauty doesn't get cursed if the box is actually authentic. There are lots of people like that who think it won't happen to them. Here, this photo's from when it first got famous. There were a bunch of other rumors about the curse too. It looks pretty intense. 200,000 yen, so 2,000 Canadian. Hey, I know this is an online marketplace app called Fleamary. Fleamary. Wow, it got attention from being sold there. If it's trending, a lot of people must be interested. A reaction, I'll search for curse rumors. People really love rumors. A village hits, entire clan was taken out by this box. Scary. An entire clan was taken out? That's a pretty wild story. By the way, is a village hit like a town chairman or... Nah, it says village, so it's probably more like a mayor. A box with history. I wonder what's inside. Just imagining it creeps me out. Yeah, seriously, what could be inside? Maybe some hair or message written in blood. Oh. Something tumbled off my desk. No, stop. Could be some ancient venom-based poison. Insects forced to fight each other packed in there. Or maybe human fingers? Daggy's getting rambunctious. Human fingers? Gross. The only box I know is Pandora's. Beauty, don't open that box. Do not open it. I'm not joking around. What happens if you open it? I mean, you'll be cursed, of course. You really think curses are real in this day and age? It's just a box. Hello, sushi guy. Do curses tend to go away over time? I think it'd be great if they did. Oh, nah, the previous owner was really done in by it. What? Done in? More specifics, please. Yeah, I heard they went missing. Missing? Wait, then how did Mr. Beauty get a box? Missing. So the previous owner was Gas Mask. Well, let's ask him ourselves. Maybe he knew the previous owner? Stop. Curse rumors as she lets the both together. What is that box? So many rumors going around. Is it that bad? It just looks like an old wooden box. Something's up with that seal. If some old box like that has value, I'm gonna go buy some wood and make a bunch right now. Is it just an old box? Depends on the info you come up with and the boss man's assessment. Crazy things in wooden boxes? Real man Sukuna hands down. All 4 of them. Huh? What? Real man who? Oh, Real man Sukuna is like talking about Superman. Right. Could someone please tell me how to pronounce that? Sukuna? So hard to read. Tough one for sure. Ryoman Suekuna. If you search for it, the results are probably buried under game and anime characters. Oh, it's used as a video game character too. So he is a superhero? Probably more of a villain. Like the box is personified or something? Yeah, that's what I felt off. We're talking about the box, but this Ryoman Sukuna thing is a person, right? It's about a person who is so fantastical, the story splits into a lot of different directions. Wasn't a mummy inside the box? What? Mummy? A mad scientist obsessed with making a copy of Superman. Lowercase s. Put a mummified body into a box and accidentally created a curse instead? Seriously? Yeah. Yep, is Mr. Beauty's red box really safe? That's what we're here to find out. Maybe there is a super dangerous curse waiting for us. Reserved for 3 so far. Once upon a time, there lived a man of legend, strong and smart, with the strength of 2 grown men. The man's name was Ryoman Suekuna. Emperor Nintoku heard the rumors of Ryoman Suekuna and invited him to his palace in Nara. That alone should be testament enough to his fame at the time. Emperor Nintoku wanted to make use of Ryoman Suekuna's strength and wisdom. However, for reasons unknown, Ryoman Suekuna refused his invitation. Rumors began to fly and soon he became known as a man who had refused to pledge allegiance to his country. However, someone who had heard rumors of his prowess came to him in search of help exterminating the dragon who lived atop Mount Takasawa. Ryoman Suekuna fulfilled this request and many heralded him as a hero, renowned for his superhuman ability to slay dragons. Yet others feared his power and vilified him for refusing to pledge allegiance to his country. You know, I heard rumors that someone tried to recreate this superhuman being. I mean, it'd definitely be useful to have someone that powerful around the house. If I were a mad scientist, I'd be practicing my evil laugh already. Wahahaha. Okay, very good. Flea marine. Like obviously, like for example, Boober Eats is a pun of Uber Eats. BooTube is a pun of YouTube. Flea marine? The Japanese online sites are like Mercari, Rakuten. Flea marine? Obviously it's like flea market, but it's like flea market X Mercari? I don't know. Complete social media research. Ebu, eBay. There was a lot being said about Mr. Beauty's red box. So it's all rumors, some of them were pretty scary. The requester is Jun Mayusaki, aka Beauty Jun. Seems like someone who's good at selling people things. I had his switch from being a host to focusing on the beauty foods market. Didn't realize he was into reselling occult stuff too. Wonder if it's a PR stunt. That sounds worrying. There was talk of the red boxes. Oh, here's a space, extra space here. Previous owner going missing too. For a moment, I thought it was a full width apostrophe that you find in East Asian games sometimes, but it isn't. This is an actual extra space. Guess all we can do is ask around once we get there. Hi. Hello, we're from the Urban Myth Dissolution Center. I'm Azami Fukurai. Hi, you're here. Isn't that Meguria person coming? You two have what it takes to do this kind of evaluation? Director Meguria can't make it. Oh right, in that wheelchair. But we can get on a call for the evaluating part, right? Yes. Alright, come on in. Hey Rina, get some tea for our guests. I'm glad you're alright, Mr. Mayusaki. He keeps putting his hand here. Oh yeah, I'm fine. The curse seems to have hit my girlfriend Rina though. Oh? Hey Rina, get the door, that's the delivery guy. Alright, interesting start. Mr. Beauty doesn't look cursed, can't stand him though. But Jasmine making personal bias the investigation. Haha, look how you've grown. I'll start by checking the symptoms of the curse. And I'll ask about how they got hold of the red box. Okay, go for it. Phew, I had too much tea and cake already. It's been like 1 second since we last talked. Maybe 2 seconds. Great flavor, must be the liquor in it. I was too busy taking notes to eat anything. Now I wish I had. Oh, the food's probably poison. What do you think? What's your gut feeling on this case? Is the artifact really cursed? All things considered, feels fake to me. But Rina-san seems to have symptoms from the curse. Yeah, Rina-san, she does look kind of pale. Guess we should look into what caused her symptoms. So she poisoned the cake, and Jasmine's gonna get poisoned as well, right? Observe. So this red box is a cursed artifact. Sure looks creepy. All these dead bugs around the box. Why? I won't touch it just in case. Strange patterns on the outside. Looks ancient. And this warding Ofuda, this thing, for sealing in whatever's inside, is a seal basically. I should ask where or how they got the box. What's inside? I wonder what's inside. Did Mr. Beauty or Rina-san check the contents? Did you check inside the box? Observe. 10th prize Easy Sites Health Foods. They give out trophies for these things. The teddy bear. A pricey looking bottle of champagne and a cute little bear. Haha, this bear has the same hairstyle as Mr. Beauty. And his paws are heart-shaped. Wow. And the bear's name is June Bear. Under the bear's palm. Why is there a journal entry? Why is there a journal entry? June's bear. An adorable stuffed bear with a heart-shaped paw pads and the same hairstyle as Beauty June. Here we go, another bear. I've suffered in the darkness while you bears bathe in the mascot spotlight for long enough. But now bears are on their way out and deer are on their way in, baby. Sure, there are still a few big companies pushing bear mascots, but the age of the deer is upon us. Long may we reign. I have both bear plushies and deer plushies. I hope they're not actually fighting like that at night. My dear plushie was from Nara. Hello, how are you? I'm Ito, in charge of package deliveries for the area. Suspicious. Look, you're sweating. Suspicious. How are you? Mind if I talk to you for just a bit? Talk to me? Coming for deliveries? Yep, Mayusaki-san's into online shopping, so the volume's hefty. I handle all his needs, from send-offs to deliveries to recalls. This area's deliveries are mine too, so I receive a package here and deliver directly. Nobody answered the door yesterday, so this one's a re-delivery. Sounds like you stop by pretty often. You must be busy handling deliveries each day. Yes sir, we're a bit short on staff, so it's been busy lately. Oh, don't worry, I know someone who might want to help you. I know someone who's able to move hefty boxes. I'm sure she's looking for a new job. We do have our days off though. I usually drink on days around at home. I guess we don't know if Jasmine is strong. We just know that she can kick. If you need any boxes kicked, I have someone to help you. I know someone who can help you. Can we talk to you for a minute? So she's also sweating. Are you okay? I've been sick ever since that thing came here. Thank you for the tea and cake earlier. Sure. My partner Jasmine really loved the cake. She loved the liquor flavor. I've been eating the cake myself. Don't have the appetite for much else. So obviously the cake's connected, right? Or at least they're heavily suggesting that the cake's connected. Is it true that you've been cursed? Things have been weird all over since that thing came in. At first I thought it was me, just a bad day or two. Anything else unusual? Don't forget it, you'll just think I'm crazy. I can't, I won't. Oh, it's okay, no pressure, please forget it for now. Have you looked inside the box, perhaps? I didn't, but something came out anyway. Something? A long body like a snake. A monster like the box patterns slithered out of the box's seams. It keeps riding inside me. Huh? A snake? What's going on? So since when has a snake been showing up? Since when? Maybe a week ago or so? It keeps on squirming in front of me. Since a week or so ago. Wait, this is new? Oh. There's something under Junbear's palm. Right, I forgot about this. Oh, it is a delivery notice. You are absent, so we'll be back tomorrow. How did this get into the house under the bear's palm? I can imagine Mr. Beauty outright ignoring the doorbell when Rina-san isn't here. By the way, the delivery staff's handwriting is all curvy and cute. This is a broad question, but have you noticed anything about Mayusaki-san recently? As in, has he ever seemed tired? Or have you ever felt something was wrong with him? No, not at all. Though pulling out the sharp tongue could help him calm down a bit. Oh wait, you didn't hear that. Don't tell anyone I said that. Anyways, usually the lady who answers, so I don't really know. I see. About the lady, Rina-san, how is she doing? I come here every day, and she just signs the delivery slip and that's it. Sometimes offers me some tea. Not my place to say, but she looks lower energy than usual lately. You're here for the redelivery today? That's right, it's for his business, so I can't just leave it at the door. I'll be okay, won't I? Observe. Beauty June's fermented organic protein. Anything else? Wow, the miracle digestive beauty tea. No, beauty. So it's true that online shopping businesses get flooded with boxes. Before we talk to him, I'm going to do this in case it advances the scene without letting me check again. Observe. A shadow holding a cardboard box. This must be Mr. Beauty, right? Observe. Yep. Weird shadows are swirling all around the box. I get dizzy, that's me, if I stare at it for too long. It's because of the patterns, right? I see many hand-like things around the box. That reminds me, there were posts about this red box's lore. Mr. Beauty might have heard something from the previous owner. What is this shadow doing? Is this a hand? From an angle, it looks as if it's grabbing something. Is it looking at the back of the room? Hope you'll have a prize for the box sometime today. Well, we don't really know yet. I'm pretty busy here, so hurry it up, please. For the record, may I ask your name and profession? Do you need those for the evaluation? Not that I mind too much. Jun Mayusaki. I run an online retail business that sells beauty foods. Enough for you? You work here then? I have a separate warehouse where I handle orders and send them off. This place is like my home and R&D room. About the beauty foods. About the beauty foods you sell. Aha! A discerning customer. Our concept is beauty and health. We choose the finest ingredients for our products. I'm careful about my own health too. I avoid anything hazardous to my health. Alcohol, cigarettes, all that. I never eat something unless I know what it is. Our products are all curated by me, with no corners cut. We have a launch upcoming. Beauty June's Miracle Digestive Beauty. Although the bag, oh, this is a nice tea bag. Oh, it's a nice drawing of a tea bag. You can kind of see all the serrated edges. This one's super duper hyper effective. Ingredients are super rare, and everyone who tries it reports health improvements that are next level. This is obviously a case of poisoning. Also, this thing at the bottom here looks like it looks like it's 3D, right? Like this tag has been pulled out or something. The sub-plan gives you unbelievable savings. Let me sign you up right here, right now. I'll think about it. About the red box. Can I ask you about that red box? Oh, that box? I should be the one asking you that question. It's just a gift from a friend, you know? A gift from a friend? Says he got it as a bonus for a bulk order. Sent it over in one of his deliveries. Anyway, how long until you're done evaluating? Can I ask you about the red box's previous owner? Is that even related to the evaluation? Huh? Well, if it's a curse artifact, the sender might be important. Trade secrets are involved, so I'd rather not say. I keep having to tell Rina about this. This kind of business can go downhill with one false impression. So silence is gold, make sense? I have nothing to add, are you good? Alright, I understand. That's a problem. Seems important to find out who the sender is. Maybe the shipping label on the box will tell us something. Did you check inside the box? Have you looked inside the box itself? Oh no, it's sealed with an ofuda. No way I'm gonna open it. You can easily devalue container type items by doing that. Did you touch the box? Well, yes, I did touch it a bit, kinda. Sorry, you just lost half its value. I won't get cursed just by just touching it, right? Besides, nothing's happened so far. Tell me the curse's nature. Rina-san actually seems to be suffering from the curse. Oh really? Adds credibility to the box for sure. Huh? Which means it's harmful. Rina-san is in danger too. There's also the possibility that the previous owner means you harm and is cursing you. Great then. Let's do sell for more if the curse seems like the real thing. So keep looking into it. Rina-san is in pain, you know? Ah yeah, then figure it out for Rina. Only Rina has been cursed. About the lore. Do you know anything about the box's lore or something like that? Ah yeah, that I did. Something about the family who owned it all dying, huh? The whole family. That's what I mean, you know this. wild, yeah? If this law's the real deal, I'm in for a score, right? This is important stuff, gotta update the item details. Terrible legend. I think that's it for this fella. I thought I could check the boxes sender, but guess not. What is this? I guess we have to do these first. Self-serving businessman. I should compile notes on Mr. Beauty. This case has requested Mayusaki-san. Here's a product he's about to launch. Legendary fan stand blend coffee. Cancel this and binge on your streaming stand 24/7, 365. Actually, decaf that time. I'm done with this game. Let me rethink this. Love-seeking water of hope. Yes, drink this and be swarmed by boy group caliber supermodels. If that were a thing, I might have secretly subbed. Let's think this over again. Yes, Beauty June's Miracle Digestive Beauty. Is Beauty bow tea or... I should take some notes on Rina-san. Mayusaki-san's girlfriend, she supports his business as an influencer. But she's not feeling well lately. What are the symptoms? Drool-inducing imaginary smells. Yes, those juicy smells chase her everywhere and keep her hungry. No, her story wasn't that slapstick. Let me rethink this. Dreamy imaginary voice. Yes, that soft imaginary baritone voice who whispers words of love in your ear. No way, you could just dig around for ASMR podcasts instead. Let me rethink this. Yes, she's seeing hallucinations that look like snakes. Sounds so scary. Hope we can lift her curse soon. There's nothing else I can. Yeah. Not sure how to do that. This one. I thought it would be interacting with this, but it wasn't. Oh, well, here we are. About a package holding the red box. Have you ever delivered a strange package to Mayusaki-san? Strange? What kind of package do you mean? I believe you brought a cardboard box here that contained a cursed artifact. Cursed? Artifact? You mean like the cursed items you find in games or something? Would have been packaged, so probably not obvious, but... Have you delivered some unusual cardboard boxes recently? Recently? Let me think. Oh yes, 3 days ago her face like, oh. 3 days ago I brought one that was partly ripped. A week or so ago there was one that was completely wrapped up with packing tape. Her face is still amazed. Also 3 weeks ago or something, there was one with a big dent in it. A ripped box, a box with lots of tape, and a dented box. But they were all already like that when I first received them. But he always shouts at me, why can't you be more careful? Useless. So unfair, what I'd give to just stitch the mouth of his shirt. Stitch? What? Oops, thought aloud again. You never heard me say that. I never heard you, okay. Delivering guy who stopped by Mr. Beauty's place is in charge of the area. What did he say about deliveries to and from Mayusaki-san? Can't mention due to non-disclosure agreement. No wait, he actually did give us an answer. Let me rethink this. He handles everything. Actually, yeah, that is the correct one, yeah. It's not the only one. He does Mayusaki's place and the area around here. Yes, send-offs and deliveries, of course, and also recalls. Oops. He seemed rather tired. He probably works really hard every day. You're done. You're done. No, recent cardboard boxes. About the packages you've been receiving, were there any boxes with unusual packaging? So, please don't talk about the packaging. Jun is pretty picky. Whenever we get anything with damaged packaging, he gets mad and yells at the staff for putting the goods at risk. The delivery guy did mention that. He really lost it when the box came in, it was the worst. The cardboard box wasn't damaged, but he went off about the packaging being sloppy. How do we know that? What? That doesn't make sense to me. How do we know the cardboard box was not damaged? Huh? Like, to me, this is a leap of conclusion that the evidence doesn't support. But who am I to? Who am I to contradict them? Alright, back to what his face. Actually, let's talk to you first. Oh, we have nothing left. Look closely. Look even closer. I see various cardboard boxes, but there's no way of telling which one the red box came in. Would the delivery guy know something? On closer inspection, some of the cardboard boxes are torn or dented. These must be the packages the delivery guy mentioned. It's not unusual for packaging to get damaged during deliveries. Why is this one covered in so much packing tape? I'll be okay, won't I? I already did ask him. Okay. The box's sender. Oh, that's where we're supposed to go. The box's sender. Let's think things through. We need to find out the red box's sender. But Mr. Beauty doesn't want to tell us for some reason. He does seem to have various cards up his sleeve. Have you examined the packaging the box came in? It may have arrived in a distinctive cardboard box. The delivery guy mentioned there were 3 recent incoming deliveries. A partially ripped cardboard box which he brought you 3 days ago. Another one that was entirely wrapped up in packing tape from a week ago. And another one from 3 weeks ago that had a dent in it. You've done so well in gathering clues, I should just sit back and watch. You're here, so if you have any hints... Alright then. The distinctive cardboard boxes. You might be able to categorize them based on... Whoops. Based on whether the package is damaged or just sloppy. Categorizing the packaging? Which cardboard box did the red box arrive in? The cardboard box with... a cardboard box with dented on the outside, which was slightly sloppy packaging. There we go. Slightly might actually be correct. I'm not really sure. Doesn't seem right. Categorizing the packaging means how each delivery was wrapped. Also, Rina mentioned feeling sick a week ago. Red box arrived, the cardboard box was not damaged, but the packaging was sloppy. So it's the duct tape one, right? Probably. Wondering which part exactly is a miracle, Mr. Beauty or the tea? So, cardboard box with sloppy packaging, which was wrapped up with packing tape. Entirely? No, the cardboard box with sloppy packaging was wrapped up with packing tape entirely. I don't think it's entirely. Oh, it wasn't wrapped up. Oh, it's not. Oh, don't tell me they just flipped the two. So it was entirely, but I was just the clues were upside down. Just the way I speak, I guess. The cardboard box with sloppy packaging, which was entirely wrapped up with packing tape. Right, Rina-san mentioned feeling unwell around a week ago. Looking closer at the tape wrap package might tell us who sent it over. We should go check. Nothing new. Nothing new. Nada. This must be it. The one all wrapped up with packing tape. It really is a mess. Probably took a while to get it open. The shipping label reads Nishitani. Could this Nishitani person be the previous owner? Let's check with Mr. Beauty. Still have questions? Yeah, blah blah blah. Was the red box's previous owner someone called Nishitani? Wow, how did you know? I took you for just a part-time helper. But maybe you're worth my while. Worth your while? I'll tell you then. Yeah, the box's previous owner is a guy called Nishitani. So Nishitani-san was the box's previous owner and he sent it to you? As a bonus actually. Why? Is there something going on with Nishitani? This is just a guess, but no offense. So no offense, but could that red box involve some personal grudge against you in some way? Yeah, he might do just that. He was mumbling about something when he agreed to throw this into the deal. He's kind of passive-aggressive like that. I see, noted. There was talk on socials about the previous owner going missing. Did they mean this Nishitani-san? Phone call time. We gathered quite a lot of info. Yes, we now know who the previous owner was. But what now? Are we evaluating instead of identifying? Good point. I wonder what the director has in mind. Cue call in 3, 2, 1. Really, Seesaw? Miss Azami, how's it going? Director-san? It seems that the curse hasn't started spreading just yet. Yes, we're safe and sound. Director, The requester, Mr. Mayusaki, he really wants to know the box's value. He fails to understand that money is not of importance here. You mean... Miss Asami, first and foremost, that box is a serious matter. Seriously? Kindly ask Mayusaki-san and Rina-san to join us. Let us study identification. Great, you're done evaluating? Well, kinda. What we will be doing is not an evaluation, but an identification to determine what kind of cursed artifact this red box is, as well as its origins to figure out how to handle it. Value can easily fluctuate with a silver tongue. The question here is whether or not you can survive the curse. Now then, let us begin identifying this box. First is outward appearance. Curses are focused on various objects depending on the purpose of the curse itself, which means examining the artifact's shape will help you deduce the curse's aim. So, Mrs. Ami, how would you describe this cursed artifact? A seashell necklace. I think it was a seashell necklace. Seashells are said to have been used by shamans as far back as the Jomon period, millennia ago. Items such as necklaces that you will wear every day are more likely to be infused with the owner's intentions. Yet this does not match the artifact in question. Please think it over again. A broken European doll. A European doll with broken arms and legs. It was eerie. Dolls are quite common among cursed artifacts. The artifact may serve as a vessel for harmful spirits. They might allow control over someone specific, as with voodoo dolls. They can also act as stand-ins or as a focus for a strong wish. Question is, have you found such a doll here? There was a teddy bear. I find your answer much eerier. Please think this over again. A box with a pattern design. It was an old red box with strange patterns drawn on the outside. Precisely. Boxes are reminiscent of the act of sealing. Here are the geometric patterns drawn on the red box. Geometric patterns are also seen on the clothing and everyday items used in mountainous cultures. Geometric mountainous? They are said to be spiritual patterns, born of communion with the divine. So, Mrs. Ami, in what state was the red box that had these patterns? Completely wrapped up with packing tape. It was completely wrapped up with packing tape. I hate it when the glue on a packing tape stays even after you peel it off. Aren't you talking about the cardboard box that the red box came in? Please think it over again. Yes, I might have opened it. I think Rina-san might actually have opened the bread box at one point. I guess she put the Ofuda wart back on afterwards. Before flaunting your fantasies, please present your confirmed information first. Ouch. Jog your memory if you need to. It was sealed with a warding Ofuda and no one had opened it. However, both Mayusaki-san and Rina-san had touched the box itself. Great. The physical shape of the artifact is important, and I shudder to imagine if they open it. Then let's move on then. Cursed artifacts have histories of their own. Some artifacts are new, but cursed boxes are the result of a process. And the story of revenges fulfilled through those curses are passed down as folklore. So, Mrs. Ami, what was the law around the red box? It seals an Oni ogre within. I think it's a box that seals an Oni, an ogre. And how did you find this information? Kindly let me know whenever you figure out what kind of Oni was sealed in and how. This is a different case. Please think things over again. Contains a map to a treasure. I heard the box contains a map that shows a hiding place of the village's riches. Might even be the lost Tokugawa family treasure. That's a first for me. I'll consider it for one of our streams. We should task you to find and dig it up before you go home. Either way, This is a different case. Please think things over again. Kill off entire bloodline. I heard it killed off an entire bloodline from a certain village. A scary legend for just a box. Excellent. In a sequestered village at a time where things were less aplenty, it's easy to imagine the terrible conflicts that might have taken place. They may still retain their resentment towards those in power and fame. Thus the curses were born as ways to strike back against the oppressors. We now need to look into whether this law is actually true. On to our final question. The red box with bestows curses. Those who have been near this box are already feeling its effects. So, Mrs. Ami, who exactly has been affected by the curse? Mayusaki-san. It is Mayusaki-san. I think it's making him a bit more of a jerk. I believe he's a jerk by default. Please think it over again. Jasmine, no, it's not an option. Rina-san. It's Rina-san. She looked very ill. Also, she mentioned something snake-like crawling off the box and writhing inside her. Brilliant! Exactly. Of those in this room, only Rina-san has been hit with the curse. A curse that only affects women, and a box which causes it. Legends telling of the curse killing off an entire bloodline of a village's influential family. Only one cursed artifact fits this description. Urban myth that matches the circumstances would be... Never heard of it. Kotori Bako. The Kotori Bako? An urban myth that got attention online is a horror story. It was said to be fiction, but the details were elaborate to the extreme. There were rumors the box actually existed. The story as was told is as follows. Someone from a settlement was a victim of severe discrimination. They vowed to kill off the entire bloodline of the village head's family. They built a box around the fingers of a child sacrifice and called it the Kotori Baka. The curse affects women and children who go near the box, but not grown men. That sounds exactly like the box. What happens if you get cursed? The horror story itself claims that the insides will twist and rupture, leading to death. The insides? Twisting and rupturing? There are two kinds of curses. One targets specific individuals. For example, changing one of the kanji in their name to curse, the kanji for curse. The other curses multiple people indiscriminately, and especially dangerous kind of curse. The cursed doll that kills its owner. A cursed chair that kills those who sit in it. Sounds familiar? Wow. For this case, though we don't know whether the curse effects will mirror those in the story, you should assume a high level of danger while investigating. Mina-san should stay away. Miss Azami and Miss Jasmine, please leave the place immediately. Huh? What, is it that bad? Twisted insides and death? June, we should really send that box back to Nishitani. Scary, and it seems like the real thing. Either way, please head to the former owner Nishitani-san's place and ask him where he found the box. Then we will to determine how to avoid the curse. Understood. Sammy, you know what? Yeah? I touched that box just a bit. And you know, I feel a bit queasy. No, wait, are you serious? But wait, maybe you're just feeling lightheaded or is it cold? Yeah. Jasmine? Yeah. Why, Jasmine, why? Haha, no way. it is the cake, right? Either the cake or the drink. Next day, how did you drive home? Oh look, she's a little bit worse for wear. Are you alright, Jasmine? Thought I could sleep it off. You look really pale. Is it really because you touched the box? It's okay, Sammy. I just feel a little bit sick. Like a bit anemic, maybe? Anyway, heading to this Nishitani guy's place. I can still drive, so no worries. Yeah, I guess. Jasmine, okay, so this, once we hit the next save point, we'll stop. I think we already hit a save point just before this, but I'm not sure. Jasmine, are you really okay? If you're too sick to drive? I said I'm fine. Anyway, what do we need to check on again? Looking for info about Nishitani-san, the box's previous owner. That might lead to the village where the box came from. Also, she's gonna be sick for this entire conversation. I think that might help us lift your curse, and also Rina-san's curse, right? Slow down, Sammy. We don't know if it's a village. Besides, when we checked yesterday, didn't post say the previous owner went missing? Well, let's still do what we can. I'll do my absolute best searching for info on Nishitani-san. You're getting real good at this. Do me a favor and look into the box's curse too. Understood. Okay, there's the safe icon. Okay, let's stop here. It's me, Nishi-chan, the treasure hunter. Yeah, we'll continue here tomorrow. Thank you very much for coming. I appreciate you as always. Have a wonderful evening. Stay warm. It's very warm. It's pretty damn warm here. It's like 7 degrees outside. I think we actually hit a record high today. Which is funny, but yeah. Yeah, thanks for coming. Appreciate it. Good night. Take care. Jamata. See you around. Stop streaming.